With all of the problems surrounding the relaunch and subsequent destruction of G4TV, it's no surprise that Frosk is one of the people that's most to blame. Was it likely to fail at the end of the day because of how much money they were spending, because of all the problems they had, because the target audience just wasn't interested in something like this? Absolutely. But there is no doubt that people like Frosk, people like Adam Sessler, the SJW activists that were at this company, they were the ones that made this fail so quickly. So no one should have been surprised when Frosk got fired by G4 just a few weeks and months before they shut their doors for good. But Frosk is not done running her stupid fucking mouth, because this bitch will never shut up. And this time, she's decided to take aim at Superman himself, Henry Cavill, along with Gina Carano. And she's getting absolutely annihilated for it. Take a look at this tweet that she randomly sends out in the evening. What is it, Wednesday evening. She sends this out at 8:03 p.m. Henry Cavill said some very questionable things around Me Too and dated a 19-year-old as 30 plus. Seeing people throw themselves at his feet for The Witcher is weird. The show is whatever at best. While I do agree that The Witcher isn't a very good show, mostly because there's not enough Henry Cavill, there's not enough Witcher, there's way too much identity politics bullshit shoved in there for freaks like Frosk. What she's saying and attacking Henry Cavill out of the blue like that, well, people are not taking very kindly to it. You can see as in the comments, imagine fucking up a company so badly it has to close down, not giving a flying fuck when you work your when your work colleagues lose their jobs because of you, then trying to take the moral high ground. You are a literal sociopath. That's going to ratio her, because look at that ratio. 733 comments to 224 likes. A lot of quote tweets in there, absolutely putting her on blast, because what she's talking about is something that happened 4 years ago that Henry Cavill actually already apologized for, which is just one more reminder: you should never apologize to these fucking disgusting people. Why? Why should you? There's nothing to apologize for. And there was nothing for Henry Cavill to apologize for. Henry Cavill apologizes after a hashtag #MeToo backlash. Because what Henry Cavill was basically saying was, with the climate that's out there right now, he's afraid to just go up and talk to women. He's afraid to go up and approach women for fear that they're going to turn around and try to cancel him. And of course, despite apologizing for all this, it's still coming up 4 years later because these disgusting freaks like Frost keep trying to bring it up. Henry Cavill has apologized after backlash over statements he recently made in an interview. Let's listen to that statement. Let's see how bad it was. Stuff has to change absolutely in terms of men's behavior. It's important also to retain the good things, which were a quality of the past, and get rid of the bad things. There's something wonderful about a man chasing a woman. There's a traditional approach to that, which is nice. I think a woman should be wooed and chased, but maybe I'm old-fashioned for thinking that. It's very difficult to do that if there's certain rules in place, because then it's like, well, I don't want to go up and talk to her because I'm going to get called a rapist or something. So you're like, forget it. I'm going to call an ex-girlfriend instead and just go back to a relationship which never really worked. But it's way safer than casting myself into the fires of hell because I'm someone in the public eye. And if I go and flirt someone, then who knows what's going to happen. There's nothing wrong with what Henry Cavill said, because that is the end result of what's happened with Me Too. That was 4 years ago. Look at all this shit that's happened. Has the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial taught these stupid bitches nothing? Obviously, Frost can't learn anything because she's just that mentally deficient. But no, this is the end result. Henry Cavill was ahead of the curve. Henry Cavill was correct. Me Too is a spectacular failure because it went so far beyond the pale, and instead of helping anyone who might have actually been a victim, has just made people question anything whenever something like that comes out. But then to add fuel to this dumpster fire that Frosk has started, who'd she go after next out of nowhere? Gina Carano, one of the sweetest people in the world. That's who Frosk goes after. Because someone does reply, every response here just self-reporting that they only care about what's legal and not what's moral. Frosk says it is big yikes energy. I think big yikes energy is nearly single-handedly destroying a company and getting hundreds of your coworkers fired and out on the streets without jobs. That's big yikes energy. Dating Gina Carano, however, that's not big yikes energy. That is anything, that's everything but big yikes energy. That's a fucking Chad move by Henry Cavill. I just discovered he also dated her. And then shows The Mandalorian star Gina Carano fired amid social media controversy. So should we hold, despite the fact that obviously I really like Gina Carano, I consider her a friend, like despite all of that, separating it from that, are you saying that because someone dated somebody years and years ago, that that is supposed to be used to hold it against them? Is that what you're saying? So you're saying, because of course Frosk is on Team Amber Heard, that's not a surprise. So you're saying that Amber Heard has, like, she's right in line with Johnny Depp. You think Johnny Depp's a terrible person, Amber Heard dated Johnny Depp, so therefore you should hold her accountable for that. That's the way these people's minds have to fucking work, because they're lunatics. So it's not a surprise that she's getting fucking destroyed. This has 11 likes. This tweet from her has 11 likes and 188 comments. Maybe Frosk, just had nothing to do tonight because, she's out of a job. She got embarrassed and fired by G4TV before they fired all the rest of her coworkers. But it's good to see her getting demolished by fans on social media, because here's the reality. Gina Carano is popular. She has a lot of fans. Henry Cavill is popular. He has a lot of fans. And these people will take shots. They'll try to say this. They'll try to say that in their fucking echo chamber. But even in their echo chamber, they're getting called out and getting destroyed for it. Fuck Frosk. Fuck G4TV. And praise Henry Cavill and Gina Carano. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications. Share this video out there. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.